Alright, next problem here is example 14 from page 369. And this gives us calculate the area of this pencil, apparently. So there's the pencil lead, right? Let's draw a little eraser on there. Can't have a blue eraser, it's got to be like a pink eraser, right? So here's our pink eraser. Of course, I guess this pencil has a blue lead anyway, so that's alright. Anyway, calculate the area of this thing here. So really what you probably want to do is figure out the area of this rectangle in here and then find the area of the triangle and then add those together. So area of the rectangle is just going to be area of rectangle. That's supposed to be a rectangle. You have to use your imagination on that. 5.3 times 3.2. Alright, so let's calculate that. 5.3 times 3.2 gives us 16.96 square meters. And then we got to figure out the area of this triangle here. So the base is 3.2, and then the height of this triangle is going to be the difference between 8.6 and 5.3, right? Because if this is 5.3 and this whole thing is 8.6, the difference will be the height. So the height here is going to be 8.6 minus 5.3, which gives us 3.5 for the height, right? So the area of the triangle is going to be 1/2 the base, which we figured is 3.2, times the height, which is 3.5. Okay, so bust out our calculator for that. 0.5 times 3.2 times 3.5, and we get 5.6 meters squared. 5.6 meters squared. Add those two together. So let's just call this 17.0 plus 5.6 gives us 22.6 square meters. Okay? Alright. Okay, actually, you may have noticed, just kind of figure this out here, looking at this, 6 minus 3 is not 5, but 3. So this really should be 3.3 instead of 3.5. So the area here, let's go back here, should not be all of that. Should be 3.3, 3.3. So let's try that again. So we got 0.5 times 3.2 times 3.3, and we get 5.28 instead. So again, we can take 16.96 plus 5.28, and let's see, that gives us, hopefully I can do my math right this time, gives us 22.24 square meters. Okay, that is better. That's the correct answer. Sorry about that. Okay, a couple more examples and then away we go. This is example 15 from page 369. Find the area of this here. So, one thing we have to assume here is that this is a semicircle here. It doesn't really say, but that's what it's supposed to be. So area of the rectangle is going to be 2a times b, right? And then the area of the semicircle is basically, it's just a little sector here. It's just half, which would be 180 degrees divided by 360, or again just half of the area of a circle, right? So half pi r squared. So pi times the radius here. If this here whole thing is 2a, split that in half, and this radius right here is going to be a. So it's half of a squared. So this area is going to equal 2AB. This area is going to equal, let's just go with, I guess we can multiply 1/2 together, 1/2 times pi. So we can do 0.5 times pi, gives us 1.57, so let's go with 1.57a squared, or you could just leave it as 1/2 pi a squared, either way. So we get that the total area is 2ab plus 1.57a squared. You can't combine those together, so you just leave it like that. Okay? Again, you could have written this as 2ab plus 1/2 pi a squared as well. Either one of those is fine. Alright? Alright, one last example, and I'll leave you alone. So this is from page 370. This is example 16. So a 15 by 8 meter rectangular garden consists of lawn within the inner rectangle. So there's the lawn. Oh, sorry, with an inner rectangle of flowers on the inside. So find the area of the lawn. So to do that, we just find the area of the big rectangle, right? And then subtract the area of the small rectangle. Oops. All right. So area of the big rectangle is 8 by 15. And then again, we're going to subtract the area of the small triangle, which is 4 by 7. So let's see, 8 by 15 gives us 120. So we get 120 minus 28, and we get that the total area should equal what? 92 meters squared, or 92 square meters. All right. All right, that's all there is for this section. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. You should, though, now be able to say that I can convert area units within the metric system, and then also that you can find the area of various shapes. Thanks so much.